Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you see, the background is different, so you know this is all about pregnancy. Today I am talking about my first trimester versus my second trimester. A lot has changed, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with it. I wrote it in my phone because your girl be forgetful. So with my first trimester, I was sick every day. Like, morning sickness is not a thing. I was sick every day, all day. It wasn't like I threw up in the morning and then went about my day. Never happened like that. I was throwing up all day. And imagine like having two kids on top of that. It was just like very, very hard. Compared to Summer and Skylar when I was pregnant with them, the sickness was always the thing. I've never had one of those pregnancies where I didn't have like that much morning sickness. I've always had it, and I had it hard. Second thing is I had no energy. I was extremely exhausted. Like, washing dishes alone was just too much for me to handle. Doing like regular motherly activities was almost just too much to handle. Thank God for Renardo, because he definitely took over homeschooling for me for a little bit, because I just couldn't like, I couldn't do it. Like, I was so tired. Like, I don't even know why I was so tired. I was just like, yo, this is just a miserable thing. I'm not really sure, because with Skylar, I was in school, I was in college, so there was no such thing as being tired. I had to go to school, I got passed. And with Summer, I had to work, and I worked all day long, so I just figured that's why I was tired. So I'm not really sure. But with this one, I for sure know, like, I'm exhausted from doing nothing at all. Like, I'm just tired, and it's crazy. Renata just be like, how are you so tired? You ain't doing nothing. I don't know. I have no idea why I'm so tired, but exhaustion was serious in my first trimester. What else? Acid reflux. A major part of my throwing up was acid reflux, and it got to the point that it was irritating my esophagus and making blood come up with it. So I had to talk to my doctor about it, and she told me to go ahead and start taking, like, you know, acid reflux stuff, the medicine. I totally forgot what the name is already. My bad. But those acid reflux medicines over the counter, she told me just go ahead and take it because it's irritating my esophagus. This was causing me to throw up. It is not fun. With acid reflux and being pregnant, you can't have like big meals. So instead of just having like your regular 3 meals a day type thing, I will literally have to break them up into 6 meals. So, and my portions will probably be like this big. Like this big. Because if I ate anything bigger, I'm guaranteed to just throw it back up. It just bothered my esophagus too much. Like, I just couldn't. So I will either eat very small meals, or honestly, I'll just snack throughout the whole day. Like, eat oranges, eat grapes, eat apples, eat chips. Like, I would just honestly like snack throughout the whole day if I didn't feel like eating like that, because it was better for me, even though I'll be starving, it was better for me to eat that way than throw up, because I just hated throwing up. I hate it. Like, it's annoying. And then to see blood in it, it's just like, this can't be good for my body long term. So I will either snack throughout the whole day, or I would eat very small portions and make 6 meals instead of 3. No chicken. When I found out I was pregnant, I was able to eat chicken for a little bit, but for some reason, out of nowhere, eating chicken was just like a no-go for me. I couldn't do nothing chicken. I don't want to hear chicken. I don't want to see chicken. And y'all could have it. I'll go over here and eat my ground turkey or whatever else that doesn't involve chicken. Which is very weird, because obviously my other 2 pregnancies, I didn't have that issue. Like, I wasn't repulsed by any type of food. If anything, I just wanted more food. But with this pregnancy, I just don't like chicken. I can't do it. I don't want it to, also juice. With juice, I don't care for it like that. It's kind of like, I just need water in my life, because juice leaves a bad aftertaste within my first trimester, and still honestly to this day a little bit. But I could tolerate it now. Which, I mean, it's not a bad thing because you're supposed to drink a whole bunch of water anyway. So it's just like, I mean, I'm not missing out on anything, but I do like to taste the juice sometimes. But the aftertaste in my mouth in my first trimester was just ridiculous, and I just couldn't do it. Now, for my second trimester, I am in my second trimester. Second trimester, I'm not throwing up like that. Thank God. Thank God. It's amazing, isn't it? I'm not throwing up like that. As far as my acid reflux, I kind of have that under control. Sometimes I do mess up and eat a bigger portion than I should, and, you know, regret the consequences. But for the most part, I am not throwing up like that anymore, which means no blood, which I'm very excited about. Thank you, Jesus. It's amazing to not have that issue. I do have more energy, which I'm grateful for as well, because I could finally get back to like really like working and not staying in bed all day watching TV and falling asleep. So I actually have energy to work a little bit and play with my kids and back homeschooling them with me. So I'm excited that my energy has came back. At first, I was in that first trimester, you think, oh, it's miserable, it's never gonna end. But I'm happy that I'm finally to the point that it did end, and I'm grateful that it ended. Like, yes, it ended. I can enjoy it a little bit outside of just getting fat. You know, I'm enjoying it. It's a little bit of a breeze. I have this thing called lightning crotch. It didn't happen in my first trimester. It started happening in my second trimester. I have lightning crotch. If you guys do not know what that is, lightning crotch is kind of like somebody, like it's like a sharp pain in your vagina. Boom. Like somebody just hit you in your vagina. And it's just a weird thing to like go through because it really takes me down. Like it just comes out of nowhere, and I'm just like, ah, like why do I have lightning crotch? So I had to Google it actually, and it's kind of just like the baby is putting pressure down there, nowhere near to give birth. Prayerfully, because I did have summer earlies, but I hope to God that doesn't happen. What else? Chicken. I, in my second trimester, am a little okay with eating chicken. It depends on what type of chicken now. Like, I don't like fried chicken like that. I don't like baked chicken like that. So y'all probably wondering like, what type of chicken do you like, Phylicia? Honestly, the only chicken I like is from Chick-fil-A. Like, that is the only chicken that I can deal with. Chicken from Chick-fil-A and Burger King. Like, I don't know what they do with their chickens, but I like their chickens. I don't like cooking the, maybe it's, I don't know what it is. I don't know. But those are the only chickens I like. But obviously, like, I make chicken for my family. Because we don't eat beef and pork like that much at all. So I have to cook chicken. So like if I make chicken Alfredo, and kale, I'll put a lot of kale in there too. So it's like green chicken Alfredo. I'll just get the Alfredo and the kale and leave the chicken, and I'll let my kids eat that. Summer don't really like chicken either. So my acne, as far as like pregnancy acne goes, it is getting worse. Goodness gracious, it is definitely getting worse. I'm gonna put up my routine as far as like my skincare goes, and maybe you guys can like give me some pointers on what I'm doing wrong, because I've never had this issue before. I definitely had this issue with Skylar, but I wasn't really into taking care of my skin like that, so I just figured, oh well, that's my fault. But this time I definitely take care of my skin. I wash my face twice a day. You can't wash it more than twice a day or you will irritate yourself. And you have to use like mild facial soap. You can't use like prescription or certain soaps that have like certain ingredients in it. So you're very limited when you're pregnant on what you can use for your face. And so far what I'm using for my face is just not working. These hormones are killing me. I don't use makeup to cover it because I don't want to irritate it more, but the acne is definitely worse. That's pretty much it. My first trimester versus my second trimester. I was thinking about doing weekly updates, but I realized that's too ambitious for Phylicia Green. I can't do all that. So I decided to just do it by trimesters. And I guess I can give you guys a belly shot. As you know, I'm an overweight pregnancy. After I had my daughter Summer, I never lost the weight. Now I'm pregnant again, just putting on more weight. Please refrain from any negative comments. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna get up and show you guys my belly. But alright, that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want me to talk about anything else as far as like baby apps or baby clothes, baby tools, whatever, if you ever want to see any of those type of videos, just leave a comment below, and of course I'll go ahead and make those for you because I cater to my followers. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.